What's up with y'all? We got Fut Champs highlights. Also, we gonna talk about some real life footy, and then also we'll talk about the new FC26 ratings. All right, man, that striker, we got Henri.
I need every quarter. Trapping early in the morning, time join. If you ain't heard about us, better warn. Wake up in the mansion, my flows is Marv. Quavo, Pablo, superheroes like Marv. Geeking two bitches, they Marvin the March. If you don't get it, that's out of here, dog. The way I look chemistry, shoulda went to Harvard.
Next up, we got my nigga King. On the right wing, we got the GOAT. We got Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
It's Messi time! Messi!
Next up, we got the main man, Mbappe.
Hey. Feel me? Chase the money, chase the money. Yeah, you feel me? Offset forges on the bank.
Alright, so this is the first person we played against. So yeah, we about to talk about the new FC26 ratings. So yeah, here go the top 50 cards. But yeah, if you can't see it, we're about to look at some of them individually. Alright, so first up, we got Mo Salah.
He's averaging 40 over 18, 19 games. He's dropped 41, 45, 41, 43, 44, 38, 32, 42.
So yeah, I think he got like a +1 upgrade. You know, he did win the PFA Player of the Year. He won the Golden Boot, and he won the EPL. So yeah, I feel like it's a fair rating. All right, next up we got the Ball Wizard, man. We got Petri Potter. This is a pretty good card, but you know, based on the league, a lot of people gonna have it in their starter team. But yeah, man, it's Petri. He got like a +3 upgrade. You know, a lot of people got Petri in their top 5 center mids in the world right now. I've seen a lot of people put him at first, just based off his consistency and shit. Alright, man, next up we got Rafinha. So yeah, I think he got like a +2 upgrade. You know, he's top 3 in the Ballon d'Or for me. And yeah, last season was pretty much his best season that he's had, so I feel like the ratings deserved. Alright, man, next up we got Yamal. So yeah, I think he was like an 83. It's gonna be like an 89. But yeah, if you watched last season, pretty much had like the most dribbles and shit. And then, you know, just apart from stats and shit, just saw pure footy and eye test and shit, bro. He's definitely like one of the best players in the world right now. I feel like this card is good, but I feel like the pace could be faster though. Alright, man, next up we got Nuno Mendes. Bro, last season he was just clamping shit, bro. I think I seen a stat where it said like he got the most trophies ever for like a U23 player, so 23 and under. You know, last year the most meta left back was Teo. So yeah, this year it could be Nuno. Alright, man, next up we got Elise. Hey, I feel like a lot of people underrate him, bro, like in real life. Because I think he had like 20 goals, 20 assists last season, so. But yeah, he had a pretty good first season at Bayern, bro. Now for the FIFA card, I think he's way faster than 78 pace though, bro. You know, he's not a nigga that just runs down the line, but yeah, if he wanted to flick it past somebody, I'm pretty sure he could. Alright, so next up, we gonna talk about some real life footy. So that nigga Xavi Simons is coming to the EPL. He's gonna be on Tottenham. But yeah, if you've been watching ball for a while, you know about Xavi Simons, bro. You know, he was at like the Barca youth system. He went to PSG, PSV, and then the Bundesliga. But yeah, he could play both attacking mid and on the wing. Alright, so next up, midweek, we had 2 pretty good games. So one of them was Man United in the League Cup, and then the other one was in the EPL. It was Liverpool and Newcastle. So yeah, that Man United game was crazy as fuck, bro. I don't even know who the fuck they was playing, bro. Like, they was playing some like Division 4 club. Their name is like Grimsby or some shit. Hey, some of their players look like they wrestle cows and shit. But yeah, they started off pretty good. They were up like 2-0 against United. But yeah, United had to come back and shit. But this game went to penalties and shit. I think they each took like 12 PKs, bro. But yeah, that was the most penalties we seen in a while. But yeah, I see what niggas mean about like Onana and shit, bro. Like with PKs and shit. I already know it's gonna be hard to guess where people are going. But yeah, bro, he was guessing the right way, bro. It was just he wasn't saving none of that shit. But yeah, Grimsby went on to win that shit, bro. That shit was crazy. Hey, another thing I noticed during the PKs and shit was that Sesko went for like the 10th spot. Like, bro, he the striker, bro. He at least gotta be in the first 5. But yeah, right now their record is looking kind of crazy. Like somebody said they play more games and they want more points and shit, bro. You know, for me, I feel like bro gotta try different starting 11s and shit. Like I feel like for United, he probably needs to play with a back 4. You know, for me, I feel like the players that he has doesn't really fit that back 3 style. You know, some people say it's a back 3 or a back 5. Either way, he's playing with like wing backs and shit. But yeah, when you play with formations like that, you actually gotta have people that can play wing back, bro. Cause if they can't, it's gonna fuck up like the whole shape of the formation. Cause I seen like people use a 3-back to win the EPL, bro. If y'all remember like Antonio Conte, when he went to Chelsea, like when they won the league that one season, they were playing with a 3-back, bro. But yeah, they had niggas like Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses also with a formation like that. You need good center mids that can cover the spaces when the fullbacks push up. But alright, man, next up, we gonna talk about Liverpool and Newcastle. So since Isak left, Newcastle started the game playing a winger at striker. So yeah, they played Anthony Gordon there. But yeah, the game was pretty close to start off with. You know, Liverpool had some good build-up play, and that nigga Gravenberch scored.
Gravenberch. He's got room to take aim.
But yeah, right after that goal, Gordon got a red card, and then Ekitike scored the second one for Liverpool. But yeah, Newcastle came into the second half. They only had like 10 men. But hey, bro, after seeing this game, and also that one game they had in the Champions League against PSG, I think Newcastle got like one of the best fan bases in the EPL. Because even though they were playing with like 10 men, bro, that whole second half was pretty different. But yeah, for that second half, it was mostly Newcastle, bro. So yeah, they was pretty much playing with a higher line at that point, just trying to get back into the game. So yeah, early on in that second half, that nigga Bruno Guimaraes scored. But yeah, once Newcastle got that goal, bro, like the whole game shifted. But yeah, one thing for Liverpool, bro, I think that nigga Florian Wirtz still like adapting to the EPL. But yeah, bro, around like the 90th minute, Newcastle tied that shit up. But yeah, you know, after that goal, man, them Newcastle fans started going crazy. But yeah, the second half of this shit had like a lot of injuries and shit. So yeah, when it came to like the extra time and shit, that shit was like 11 minutes, bro. You know, Newcastle, since they got that last goal, they was trying to win the game and shit. But for me, I feel like they should have just tried to get that draw. Because it was already late in the game. It was hella extra time. And they already had a red. But yeah, Liverpool ended up subbing in Ngomoa. But with the way Newcastle was playing and shit, it took bro like 4 minutes just to get in the game. But yeah, Newcastle should have just held the ball, bro. But yeah, eventually they subbed in Ngomoa. And then this what happened, man.
You've got to get the ball into the final third and get it into the area.
Oh, Szoboszlai leaves it. Look at that, what a minute! What a moment!
But yeah, that nigga scored a game winner, bro. Also this week, Newcastle bought a new striker. So that pretty much confirms that Isak is probably leaving. But next up, we got one of the biggest league games early on in the season. It's gonna be Arsenal and Liverpool. Hey, I'm trying to see that nigga Gyökeres go off, man. Man, I'm trying to see him score like 2 goals this game, man. You know, niggas trying to win the league. But hey, man, y'all make sure to subscribe. We got FC26 coming up. We also got custom tactics for all the formations and Fut Champs highlights and rewards. Check me out.